It's a typhoon here. I got an idea for another video, so let's try to get it out the way. It's really simple, reading it off my iPhone, so that throughout the entire time I'm really not going to be looking at the camera, making eye contact. You call it rude, I call it doing what I want to do. Shut your mouth. Today I'm going to talk about bad boys. Or tonight, I'm going to talk about bad boys. Everybody knows what a bad boy is the type of dude that's out on the block, that's always doing his thing, making money, and just doing all that simple-minded young shit. And it's the same type of dude that attract all you simple-minded young girls out there. I'm not going to call y'all bitches because he's the same dude that attracts y'all simple-minded bitches out there. I just call it like I see it. I mean, if you say you love a bad boy, then you're an idiot. If you say if you're singing that Mary J. Blige song about bad boys ain't no good, good boys ain't no fun, you're a bigger idiot. And I'm gonna explain why. Because it's the bad boys that are giving is the bad boys that's giving every dude out there a bad name. So then girls walking around thinking they can't trust anybody because they decided to be a dumbass and give their heart to a dickhead. And now the dudes that are out there that actually want to shoot and that actually want to treat them good, they can't because now the girls are closed up and saying, "Oh, I have trust issues. I can't trust people." Well, you can trust people. It's just you're the dumbass. You're the dumb broad who decided to trust the wrong person, and it's nobody's fault but your own. But that was off the top. That was just me venting about that. Now it's time for me to read the shit off the phone. Chicks and basic bitches talk about how they love a bad boy, how much excitement they get from a dude that breaks all the rules. It sounds fun, it sounds enticing at the beginning, but when you get down to it, it's really not a glamorous life. Just give it about a year or about a month, and I bet you'll be visiting this dude in jail talking about how much you miss him and when is he coming home, and he can't do this for parole, and he can't leave Jersey or he can't leave New York or whatever the case may be. So in which case, when he gets out of jail, you have to go see him. And bitches is lazy nowadays. They're not gonna want to come all the way to the South Bronx to come see me if I get locked up for anything. You ain't gotta worry about that because I'm not a bad boy. All right. Girls like that little bit of excitement, that little spark in their relationship that they can't explain, and it's crazy because if they don't get that flair from anyone else, then that proves that dudes aren't doing this shit. Because if a good guy isn't doing his thing, then she got to go find her excitement somewhere else, or maybe there's nothing wrong with dudes. Maybe there's nothing wrong with dudes that's out there that want to treat women right. Maybe some of these women are dumbasses that keep chasing dudes that don't love them, keep chasing dudes that use them because they know they can do whatever they want and get away with it. Nobody thought of that. It's crazy. A girl just to be in a relationship with a bad boy, just to be in a relationship with a thug, a girl will literally sacrifice a good, healthy relationship just to be in an exciting one. She'll sacrifice her health. She'll sacrifice her own happiness just to sit back and be with a dude who she won't know what to expect from him. That doesn't make much sense, but in her mind, it makes sense because she's like, oh, I don't know what he'll expect. He'll either bring me a dozen roses or kick me in the stomach. It's whatever. It's up in the air right now. But the thing that I don't understand is a girl will go out of her way to find herself a bad boy, a rule breaker, a thug, all this other shit, and then she gets bent out of shape and he doesn't treat her right. He gets bent out of shape and she cheats on him. She gets bent out of shape and he does all this other shit, this shit that she should have expected because of who she's dating. I'm gonna break it down for females out there that are too stupid to just wrap their head around it. If you're in a relationship with a bad boy, if you're in a relationship with a dude that you met on the block or whatever the case may be, if you're in a relationship with a bad boy, a gang member, or a dude that you met on the block, I hope you're satisfied. I hope you're satisfied and realize that you're gonna be nothing but the side chick. Because if you're in a relationship with a dude like that, he doesn't love you. He may say he does, he may think he does, but he really doesn't. His love, all of his attention is for the block. All of his attention is for the block. So with the block, when I say that, I mean he's gonna be chilling with his homies. He's gonna be gang banging. He's gonna be getting arrested. He's gonna be selling drugs. He's gonna be making money. Now, not money for you, money for him, so he can go out and buy Jordan, so he can go out and buy jeans, so he can go out and buy jackets and belts and hats and underwear and whatever. And all of it is gonna be polo, because all these niggas think the same. Now the thing is, when they go out and make all of this street money, that also attracts all the other basic bitches that come out of nowhere and just want to fuck with this nigga just because he got money. Now they don't. Now the basic bitches don't care if he's in a relationship or not. They don't care if he got If he got shorty living at home with him, they don't care about that at all. They just want to know what can I do to get in his pants so then I can get in his wallet. That's all they care about. So you being in a relationship with this dude, you at home worrying about what he's doing and who he's screwing, you need not worry about it because he's just bringing all this extra shit that you don't need, and now you're gonna be getting into excess fights because he decided to do you dirty. Now he decided that he wanted to fuck with some other chick, and now your relationship is in shambles because you decided to give your heart to somebody who doesn't want it. You giving your heart to somebody who just wanted you for your pussy, and he'll stay with you for as long as you can. As long as you can. Let's see. Now now every female is gonna go out of her way just to make sure that every dude doesn't dog her over the same way that this dude did. So what does she do? She either becomes a lesbian, which is more acceptable than the other one, or she spends the next 2 to 3 months just male bashing, saying all dudes are the same. There's no more good men out there. All the good men are taken. All the good men are not taken. The good men that are there, you put them in the friend zone. Think about that. And the one thing that I've actually heard one walking around going saying chivalry is dead. I want to go on record and say that chivalry is not dead. Chivalry is alive and well. If chivalry is dead, it's because y'all bitches killed it.